Morning, Judge.
Hey, what's going on with you?
How much are you? Turn right in the middle. Right around.
Yeah, I want to go back to bed. Good morning, Mr. Salas. So you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. You're also charged with evading arrest or detention. On that, you're facing up to a year in jail and/or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. So, okay.
On or about March 26, 2025, an officer was on patrol on Gulf Freeway in Harris County, Texas. The officer observed a motor vehicle disabled in the left-hand grass B, dividing southbound and northbound lanes of traffic. The motor vehicle had multiple airbags deployed and all 4 tires appeared to be damaged. On arrival, the officer observed an additional motor vehicle disabled on the open access roadway of what was formerly a car dealership. The officer observed the witness walking towards the officer, trying to get the officer's attention. The witness said that 5 minutes prior to the officer's arrival, the defendant approached the witness after the witness decided her blown out. The witness informed the officer that the defendant demanded to use the witness's phone. The witness advised the officer that the defendant wanted to contact the defendant's mother to pick up the defendant from the scene. The witness told the officer that the defendant continued to approach aggressively and that the witness told the defendant the witness would call the police if the defendant did not stop. The witness said the defendant fled the scene on foot. The witness described the defendant's clothing, and the officer observed the individual matching the description running and approaching the scene of the incident. As the defendant approached the scene of the accident, the defendant began walking in a parking lot adjacent to the freeway. The officer gave loud verbal commands for the defendant to stop. The defendant fled on foot on the grass along a ditch. The defendant slid down a ditch and then been across the Water Creek. Then finally fence attached to private residence. And fled on foot for approximately 0.4 miles before he was later detained by his police department and turned over to deputy. The scene was moved to a Shell station to continue the investigation. The officers contacted the defendant. The officers observed a strong odor of alcoholic beverage emitting from the defendant, and the officers observed the defendant had red glossy eyes, slurred speech, dry mouth, competing phrases, and agitated demeanor.
You say a shaky demeanor?
Sorry, agitated demeanor. And the defendant denied drinking alcohol and initially denied drug use, and then stated that he had been off for a couple days and had consumed paste or coke. The officer, through training experience, noticed to be roped to cocaine. The defendant admitted that he was going to a girl's house when the incident occurred and agreed to perform standardized field sobriety tests. Those were administered, and the officer observed success exclusion on the HGN. The officer did not administer the walking tour of the one-leg stand due to the defendant injuring his feet while fleeing. The defendant consented to a breath sample, which was not completed due to interference being detected. The officer obtained a search warrant for the defendant's blood, and there was a blood draw for the defendant.
Okay. Your Honor, may I come?
Please.
I might have missed something, but besides state saying that my client said he was going to someone's house, I didn't hear any operation facts.
I mean, he admits driving. He's by the car when the officers get there, right? Is he by the car when the officers get there, or where is he?
From what I have, Your Honor, he has fled the scene when the officers get there, and then comes back to the scene.
Okay.
To the officers. The witness.
Does the witness put him operating at all?
Yeah, just one moment, Your Honor.
Yeah, all I heard is going somewhere. It doesn't say he was driving.
Sometimes they'll be seen up and you know why they might refollow the part of the door corner. Sometimes they'll fade in, it's getting to go.
I'm not sure, Your Honor, there was anything additional. This is kind of like in this mirror.
Hey, good to
See you again, Your Honor.
Yeah, what's up, man? Good to see you. You have anything else?
Your Honor, it does look like the witness stated that he stopped and exited his vehicle and observed the driver of the RAV4. That's what I have, but.
So it doesn't match up with my
Thank you,
client.
Congressman Bono. Martinez stated once he stopped and exited the vehicle, he observed the driver of the RAV4, identified as Abraham Elias Salas, using a driver's license, come out from the grass near the RAV4 and aggressively approach him, requesting to use his cell phone. stated that he was trying to use his cell phone to call his mother to come pick him up, and that Salas said that RAV4 belonged to his mother. Martinez stated after a short time that Salas asked Martinez if he had papers for immigration.
Judge, even with these facts, it doesn't show driving. Even if he owned the car, we have no idea when. There's no facts to say that he was driving the car, that he admitted to driving the car. I don't see operations.
So Salas stated that he was driving the RAV4 because he was going to a female's house and continued to speak. Salas then stated that he ended up in the grass because he was scared. Then stated that he was a Mexican driver that swerved in front of him and went.
He said a Mexican driver swerved in front of him. Is that what he said?
They told him no Tango Papeles or I don't have papers. Salas said the other driver was in a gray Toyota, telling him to go away. Stated that the RAV4 and the alleged Toyota came into contact, causing a collision. Salas stated that he was coming from his house in Friendswood, but denied having anything to drink. So
Yeah, I mean, I think if
he was operating the vehicle at the time of the accident.
and you have the other person say something, right?
They say that it was, they identified him as the driver.
They just never say they saw him driving or operating the vehicle.
So I believe that they believe, based off the circumstances, that it was a driver. I don't know if the witness actually saw him driving, but we have to prove the driving facts that Reed fired to believe prior to his arrest. He admits that he was driving the vehicle at the time of the accident, and the vehicle was found at the scene of an accident. He was found nearby. Was observed coming out of the grass nearby. We can find him in a drop.
Although it's an admission, Judge, it needs to be an admission plus. I don't see that being enough for the plus.
Mr. Salas, I'm going to find that there's no probable cause in your case. Every freaking day in our county, someone dies from an alcohol-related collision. Don't become a statistic because of a boneheaded move that you make where you kill someone. Do you understand? Now, I'm going to find no probable cause. It's very possible they go indict this case at a later time if they get more evidence, but don't kill anyone. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Are there any conditions you're imposing on the evading case?
No, I'm going to find no on both.
On both. Thank you, Judge.